Right. Now we are going to discuss space technology questions from the year 2024. First question is with reference to radioisotope thermoelectric generators, consider the following statements. Radioisotope thermoelectric generators. So radioisotope and thermoelectric are separate words. They can exist. So from this you can guess this is related to nuclear tech, and this is related to heat, and of course this is related to electricity. Okay. Now RTGs are miniature fission reactors. RTGs are used for powering the onboard system of spacecraft. RTGs can use plutonium-238, which is a byproduct of weapon development. Alright. Now here I would like to explain you something. See, in first and second statement, just think, if in spacecraft you will have a nuclear fission reactor, would it be stable? And a rocket travels at such high speed, and there is a risk. Of course, if a fission reactor malfunctions somehow, the pilot will not be able to get out from their seat and go and repair the nuclear reactor while the spacecraft is traveling out of the atmosphere of the Earth. So that is a very weird scenario, correct? So you can see that these two are somewhat of an odd, they are somewhat at odds to each other, sorry. Right? So that means they are opposite. So some statement out of this is not correct. This is totally factual. If you knew this, then you could have solved the third statement. So let us see the explanation a little bit. See, RTG is like a battery, right? It does not need any recharging, because what happens is the thing that is used as a source of electricity in this RTG, it radiates heat automatically. It is decaying, so it is radiating heat, and that heat is used to create electricity. So there is no running part in this RTG. What happens is it has a chunk of radioisotope material inside that is producing heat as it decays. That heat is converted into electricity, and it is reliable and long lasting way to provide things in places where other energy sources might not be practical. Like I mentioned, nuclear fission reactors are not practical in spacecrafts. Sometimes referred to as nuclear batteries, but they are not fission reactors. They are not using plutonium that is used for nuclear weapons. They do use plutonium, but not the weapons grade. They use it from the nuclear fission reactions. Now, they are used by NASA already in Voyager 1977, Cassini spacecraft in 1997. So NASA has been using this technology already from 1960s. Right? Now, let us see few words. What are isotopes? They are different versions of the same element with varying number of neutrons. They can be stable or unstable. Now, in RTG, unstable radioisotope is used. Unstable. So what is radioisotope? This is a type of atom that is unstable, and it breaks down, and this releases an energy in the form of heat. So it is like a glow stick. In movies, I hope you have seen this thing, that a glow stick is taken, it is shaken, and it is thrown into a dark area so that you can observe what is there, right? So it is something like a glow stick. For example, carbon-14 is a radioisotope of carbon used in dating artifacts, right? Now, what is thermoelectric? This term means temperature. The difference in temperature is used to generate electricity. For example, just imagine you can charge your phone, right? You can charge your phone by putting your hand over it, and your hand has some temperature difference with the mobile. Okay. Generators, of course, you understand this. They produce electricity, right? Why was this asked? See, this was in news in July 2023 because ISRO and BARC have joined hands to develop nuclear engines for rockets, but in that they are going to develop radio thermoelectric generators. Okay, so this was in news in July 2023. Now RTGs, they use radioactive materials such as plutonium-238 or strontium-90, which releases heat as they decay. Okay. Now, just for a size comparison, I wanted to show this to you. They are almost 4 to 5 feet high. Right. Right. So the answer is B, 2 and 3 only. And again, connecting the dots, nuclear energy in space exploration, fuel used in different nuclear processes and nuclear weapons processes, nuclear weapon processes, and India's 3-stage nuclear